Well, hello and welcome back to my workbench. It is time once again to see if we can bring something back to life. And I am taking a look at another PS5 Fat today. I guess we can call them Fats since the Slims are out and everywhere. So, I think this is supposed to have been a no power. But no power can mean so many different things to several different people. But let's find out what it means to this person who sold me this. They said it was no power. Sometimes that means it cuts on and off. I don't know why they see it that way, but oh, no power, no power. That power supply is dead. Well, no, it's not dead. Oh, no. Beep on and off. Beep on and off. I sure thought that power supply was dead, though, but I was wrong. Okay, if I give it, I'll try it one more time, but we'll see. Blue light, and then off. It's not an instant off. It actually thinks about it for a second, and I'm not quite sure what that is. But it's probably not good. All right, let's get the covers off, and let's just see what it looks like inside. Well, with the side plate removed, we can see it has definitely been opened up before. The security tape has been removed. So, yeah, it's been worked on, I'm sure. Well, I've already taken the circuit board out. I've got it out on the workbench. I want to take a quick look at the current draw of this board. May not tell us anything, but it won't hurt. We can do it pretty quick. I'm going to give it 12 volts on channel 1 there. Okay, up to 296, 98 or so. Yeah, okay. That looked normal. So the initialization, whatever you want to call it, looks normal. So probably eliminates the south bridge. Probably eliminates the SSD controller. So I did notice, looking around, it's on the other side of the board, got a nice dry spot on the APU there, if you could see it. Yeah. So, but the test points where you would connect the UART wires have not been messed with. So most likely no one has read the codes on this board yet. So it might be a good place to start because, yeah, it's going to be an odd one. Well, I have connected the UART and read out the codes, and it looks to be something related to RAM, or the APU being able to talk to RAM, but it doesn't give me a specific IC, so that's not good. Because really hate to replace all the RAM. We could do that, but yeah, that could take a while. Well, our code reader seems to indicate that we have a RAM problem. The APU is having trouble speaking to one or more pieces of RAM. We don't know which one, so it would not tell us exactly which ones. So all I know to do is to start replacing RAM. I do have some Samsung RAM that I've already reballed here. I've got 8 pieces ready to go. I don't want to change it all out though unless I have to. That's be kind of wasteful and time consuming. So what I'm going to do, I think, is start with, here's number 1. I'll do it in pairs. I'll do 1 and 2. Because I've got to heat the board up. Like this area of the board's going to be hot anyway. Might as well just remove these 2. So I'll remove 1 and 2, replace them. We'll test it. If that doesn't fix it, we'll go on to 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And that's all I'm going to do, really. So let's get to it. White light. White light on the last two RAM ICs. I should have just started at the end. I have never seen this thing give a white light. Okay, I think it's doing a storage check. Maybe it won't overheat since I don't have the clamp on. I'm just holding it down. I'd like for it to at least get finished with this storage check before I shut it down. Wow. So it was RAM IC 7 or 8. Okay, let's see if I can shut her down without it overheating. Gotta take my hand off the APU. All right. Excellent. All right. Let me put the clamp on it and we'll hook it up and make sure she's outputting video. That looks very encouraging though. All right, we are hooked back up. Put together just enough to test. Fans connected. I've got the APU clamp on. HDMI is connected. The required ribbons are connected. Yep. Let's see if we can get a picture. Fan spin. There we go. I've never seen a picture out of this one. Very nice. So it was that last piece of RAM, or one of those two pieces of RAM. All right, I think we're going to work. Connect. We're connected. Well, yeah, I don't have the coax is connected for the these antennas. I think some of them are for the Bluetooth, some of them for the Wi-Fi. So, okay, we are working. So a little more cleanup to do, and it's one of these two pieces of RAM, which I will throw away both of them. The other ones I've got saved off to the side over there, and I'll reuse those another day. All right. Well, let me see if I can put this fully back together, and we'll give this a full test out. How's that sound? I hope it's a good test out. Well, this PS5 is fully reassembled, and I'm installing a game, and right now everything's looking just great. No problem so far. I'll give it a good test though, but I think she's going to be good. So yeah, just some bad RAM. Well, I hope you liked that one. Thought it was somewhat interesting, educational, entertaining. Any of the above. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in that very next repair real soon. Bye for now.